want you to reflect on, when I did the one-on-ones.
My name is Des. I teach English L1 and L2 in the upper secondary department.
I want you to reflect on what I said in those conferences, and I want you to summarize.
In L1 English, it's heavily text-based, but also we do speaking. At the school, we like to supply the students with fictional texts such as Hamlet, A Raisin in the Sun, and we work with the books, and it's a sort of a close reading analysis. And I also like to supplement the fictional text with non-fiction as a way into the ideas and the themes of the text.
One of the subjects that I really enjoy at this school is English, because our teacher, Des, does a really good job of incorporating all of the topics that we cover in school into the next topic that we go over. Like when we were analyzing a text called Hedda Gabler, he brought in texts that we had previously read about from Nietzsche to sort of help represent ideas that are in it. And so he always uses knowledge that we've gotten in his class and brings that into the next topic we cover, so we can always sort of have a better understanding of things. And for example, we just finished a module where we were working on understanding Hamlet by Shakespeare. And after finishing that module, we are gonna go on a field trip to Kronborg Castle. And it's things like that that sort of, I think, make him a really good teacher, tying everything that we learn into the next subject that we cover.
In L1 English, the instruction is given to the students in the anticipation that they're L1 native speakers. In L1 English, the students have a set of criteria that they must analyze the text through, and that is critical thinking, reading, writing, arguing and reasoning, and there's also a speaking element. We study a range of classical texts. At the moment we're studying Hamlet. The way that I introduce the text is I always like to get through the text first. We do close reading, we do reading circles where the students will sit around and we'll practice reading the text aloud, and we'll stop and we'll analyze the text as we go along. And then after we've read the play, then we break down the acts into different sections, and that's where we do our deeper analysis. Luckily, because we live in Denmark, we go to Kronborg Castle, which is where Hamlet is set. I just think it's fantastic that we can do that here in Denmark. What's really special about the L2 program at the European School, especially in English, is that the English level is really, really high, and also the students have an L1 department, an L1 English department, and so they're talking with native speakers all of the time. And I think they really appreciate that, and I think they really embody that, and it improves their English exponentially. And I think that's one of the magical things about this school. And also they get to study quite difficult texts, challenging texts, but texts that have some great content that considers life's big ideas, and they love that.